It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the morning show. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies.
Whoop, whoop. How are you?
I'm doing real good, buddy. Last night was fun. What am I talking about?
And what are you talking about?
The Lions
Club.
Club. That's right.
And it's always a good time.
It is. I mean, I very much enjoy sitting over there and bidding people up. Now, I'm trying to bid to win, but...
Well, some things you're just bidding up to bid up.
Some things I'm just bidding up to bid up.
You never know, though.
Yeah.
You never know.
That last bid might be the last bid, and you... But it was a good time. I enjoyed it.
That's awesome.
I hope people are watching. I know it's part of community news later, but the Lions Club auction started last night.
Always fun.
And yeah.
It just have a good time doing it.
Mm-hmm.
We got another, and they got all these different people hosting it and everything. I think that's cool having that variety of people. And for us that are working here, they feed us.
Yes.
They get all sorts of food.
Yeah.
Different
Sponsored.
kinds of foods.
Yeah.
Sponsored foods, I think.
Last night was Brookhaven.
Yeah. And then Nema's is Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Brenda's Cafe is tonight. And then Black Sheep Barbecue, I believe, is on Thursday.
It's going to be delicious.
You guys really need to log in and watch and get you a bidder thing. It's really easy to do. Go to lionsclubauction.com.
Mm-hmm.
Just sign up. It gives you a bidder name. You can even use an alias name that's being broadcasted out.
I may do that myself. Well, you know, it's fun to have an alias. Other people had different names, and some of them were funny. I mean, you'll know when you watch. I ain't gonna give them away. You just gotta watch, and you'll see some of the names pop up that people have made up, and you're like, "Come on now, that's funny.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious."
But no, yeah, I mean, you can keep yourself kind of completely anonymous, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun bidding on items, and it's all going to a good cause. Yeah. So keep in mind, if you're paying the value of that item, you're really not out anything. You really haven't donated anything. So go ahead. It's okay to bid it up a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you said, it's a donation more than anything.
Yep.
You're getting something in return for your donation.
Yes.
And it's going to
a worthy cause. And the money goes
cause.
a long ways.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. Let's see. Just because I try to remember, providing sight care and hearing-related services for those in need.
And that's the main gist, but they do so much else. They really, really do.
Definitely.
They've helped a lot of people with a lot of things, and that's just where their heart is and what they love to do. So, like I said, it's a great cause. It's 4 days it's going on all this week through Thursday. Mm-hmm. And
starts at 6, ends at 10?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and watch right here on XL7-TV, streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, and the lionsclubauction.com is where you go get your bidder badge. You can call in if you want to bid, and you can listen on KTLO, 97.9? So, yeah, lots of ways to watch and listen and call and just bid, buddy. It's a good time. It's fun.
Yeah, I did a little bit. Well, just till about 7:30 yesterday, and then you took it from there and went on. Took it on home.
On home to 10. I'll do it again on Wednesday.
Cool.
I know. That's how I roll.
It's a good time, though. It's worth it.
It is. Very good.
Check it out.
Well, you got anything new? We got 1 minute.
Do I got anything new?
Anything new going on?
Don't know that we want to go that route.
Next week, I'll be the one sitting in Scooter's chair while he's having some things done, some personal stuff.
I might as well say, I got a surgery they're doing on Monday.
Yeah.
And redoing part of my neck from C3 to C6, which is going to put me out for a little bit.
Yep.
And
it's going to be the bionic man.
Have me in a brace for a couple months.
Right.
So I'm not excited about that. But nevertheless, it has to get done. So, yeah, you'll be helping to fill in on some. And I'm sure everybody will eventually see me in my brace.
Right. We'll have guest host Bob Zadora on Tuesday and Thursday, being the host. So it'll be fun. It'll be good.
A good time.
You'll be good. It'll be all good. It's all good. All right, we better start the show.
All right.
Hospice of the Ozarks. Since 1979, they believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. Still a non-for-profit 501c3, there has never been a charge to a patient or their families for hospice care, and this commitment remains a part of their mission. We'll pause now for the morning prayer. Dear Lord, we want to thank you for the Lions Club auction. Thank you for everybody that generously donates to it, everybody that bids, and all the people that volunteer to help work it. We know they give to very worthy causes. We know that you're a part of that, bringing help into people's hearts to help others. And so we just continue to ask you to do that with everybody that believes in you. And so watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hospice of the Ozarks. You can give them a call at 870-508-1771. Ask them about respite care. When you're taking care of a loved one, it's okay to take a break and recharge them batteries, as Scooter always says.
Got to take care of yourself before you can take care of others.
Exactly right. It's okay to ask for help.
It is.
So with that, we'll hear a word from our sponsor, the Z-Team. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z-Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z-Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. The Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, for all your real estate needs, buying or selling a home. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. You can go to retiredarkansas.net where you can find their listings, the MLS listings, and the beautiful views of the White River.
And the fog.
And the fog.
It was like this yesterday. It was really, really foggy out and couldn't really see much but the little rock.
Yeah.
And since that rock out there, you can hardly see it. That means it's foggy.
That's it. That's how you know.
It's a weather rock.
You wake up in the morning, you want to see what the weather is like in certain areas because, the fog isn't everywhere. But you can go to retiredarkansas.net, find these camera views, and see that there is fog in some areas. Carla and I had gone up to Branson and Nixa and all that Saturday for our anniversary. And on the way back, we ran into fog that was just thick. Those big hills, right around Branson area, north and south, and then you get the flatland. And just out of nowhere, just foggy. And then, I don't know, about 15, 20 minutes before Harrison, it just opened up and it was gone. So patchy fog in certain areas. But this is what you'll see when it's not foggy is... the beautiful horseshoe bend of the White River at Cotter, Arkansas. You can see Mountain Home to the right, and then the horizon is Missouri in the middle and Bull Shoals to the left. You can go to retiredarkansas.net and find these camera views 24/7. They're also on YouTube. But look at that. It's just a beautiful, beautiful view. Isn't it, Scooter?
It is.
Yeah.
We're blessed to be able to have it every morning to look at.
Very much so. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, though, give the Z-Team a call. 870-405-0793. Professionals in that field. They've been doing this a long time. They make sure and keep up with all the rules that change. And you got different lenders that have different inspections that they want to have done. And you want to make sure that that gets done correctly so you can get to that closing date on time. Give the Z-Team a call. 870-405-0793. 2 24/7 live view cams. Yeah, it's the other one, probably just solid fog in that.
Oh yeah. The other one you don't even see a rock.
There's nothing there. All right, well, let's take a look at the weather since we can't see the view. Let's see. Mountain Home at 47, Harrison at 48, Batesville at 47, Yellville at 44, Marshall at 43, Salem at 44, Mountain View at 43, Calico Rock at 47, West Plains, Missouri at 44, Springfield at 45, Poplar Bluff at 46, and St. Louis at 40. National Weather Radar Shows you got some activity over towards the west in Utah, Wyoming, and Montana, and Idaho, and Washington, and Oregon. Down south around New Orleans and southern Mississippi and Alabama and the panhandle of Florida. Looks like they might have a little rain activity, but our neck of the woods, look at that. It doesn't show the fog, Scooter.
No, it don't show the fog.
Let's zoom in here. I don't see any precipitation of any kind throughout the day. Yeah, there we go, passing 1 o'clock, and it looks like we're in the clear. Watches and warnings, looks good. 7-day forecast. Today, mostly sunny, high of 62. Tonight, partly cloudy, low of 43. Wednesday, we've got a chance of showers at 30%, moving to showers likely at 70%, high of 62. Wednesday night, low of 42, mostly clear. Thursday, sunny, high of 61. Thursday night, mostly clear, low of 35. Friday, sunny, high of 61. Friday night, partly cloudy, low of 39. Saturday, mostly sunny, high of 63. Norfolk Lake water level is at 568.47. Level is 16.47 feet above full pool.
Woo!
Yeah, buddy.
That's up there.
They aren't generating anything right now, but I'm sure they've got a spillway gate open. Bull Shoals Lake water level is at 660.03. Level is only about 1 foot above full pool. It's like, how did they not get as much water as the Norfolk? I don't know. But they are, let's see, they've got 4 generators going. And that is Look at Your Weather, brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. Give them a call at 870-405-0793. Go to retiredarkansas.net, where you can find their listings, the MLS listings, and a plethora of information about the Ozarks. Yeah.
A plethora.
Yeah. Well, what should we do?
Let's go ahead and take a break.
All
That way
right.
we got time to talk for a minute on the next segment. So we'll take a break. Be right back.
All right.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
Hello from your Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, executive brokers at Century 21 Lemac Realty. Thanksgiving is our favorite time of the year. It's the one holiday whose name itself focuses on the theme of the day, giving thanks.
Please take time to treasure and thank all the people in your life. Give special thanks to God for the freedoms and liberties that we enjoy in our community and our country. We do.
We wish you all a blessed Thanksgiving holiday.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. This part of community news is brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Located at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. You can't miss them. I see orange Kubotas and blue New Hollands, buddy. They're stretched from one side to the other.
This time, probably time of year to make a deal right now.
I bet. Well, they've
down to the end of the season and end of the year models, and they're going to be wanting. I mean, they still got a huge inventory, but I know they'll be wanting to bring in the newer models, and
yeah,
I'd go in there and talk to them.
They give you a great deal.
That would be the time.
I will agree because, well, sometimes when you go into fall, you know, you have a sale during fall, you have a winter sale.
Yeah.
But then the turn of the year around tax season, you know, all of your remaining models from the previous year just get gutted, gutted. But it seems like more often than not, everything gets pushed to earlier. Like people start shopping for Christmas stuff in July. No.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right. But yeah, right now, I bet you can go in there. I know they still have the 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months with approved credit. And you can see these three tractors that they're promoting, on their website, the BX2380, BX23S, and L3302, with different attachments, box blade and loader, and you've got a rotary cutter. You can get a really good deal finance-wise. So you need to go by and see them, though. They're located on the west side of Mountain Home. You can give them a call at 870-425-3434. You can go to ozarksfarmandlawn.com. Better yet, just go by and see them. They've got lots of implements and attachments.
Huge inventory.
Huge inventory, parts, service galore. You need something worked on, they can cure what ails you. Scooter uses them, so.
I do. I got an older Kubota tractor, and they keep me up and going.
Very good.
I've been happy with them.
Yeah, very nice. So go by and see them. 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. And here, I'm going to say it again, Lions Club Auction. It's here.
It's here.
Started yesterday, goes through Thursday, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. nightly. Excuse me. Goodness. Over 500 items generously donated from local businesses. You can watch here on XL7-TV. You can go to KTLO at 97.9. You can watch on Facebook at Mountain Home Lions Club's page. You can go to lionsclubauction.com. You can call at 870-425-2266. There are so many ways you can bid to win, and it goes to a worthy cause, providing sight care and hearing-related services for those in need. So tonight's another night, starting at 6. And we have the Coulter Celebration of Lights.
Oh, this is always cool.
The Candy Cane 5 Run. Let's see, sponsored by the ASU Mountain Home Alumni Association, November 29th at 6 p.m. Race begins at ASU Mountain Home Keller Fountain immediately following the Coulter Celebration of Lights ceremony. Registration fees range from $20 to $40. Proceeds from the Candy Cane 5K will be used to support ASU Mountain Home Alumni Scholarships. And you can visit their webpage at asumh.edu/alumni. Culture Celebration of Light. I love going through those every year.
We'll start discussing and looking up the times when everything's going on, stuff like that, because they'll have their slides this year. Santa's going to be there this year again. There's just so much to do there. So we'll bring that up down the road as we're getting closer. And
now, did we look at that? Try to look at that last week?
We did.
And
it's up there.
Oh, it's up there.
Yeah. But we'll do it later.
Okay. Moving on. Let's see. Welcome Del Rogers Sculptures at the walking trail at ASU Mountain Home. There's 15 sculptures. You can go onto ASU Mountain Home's website and search Del Rogers Sculptures and find a place where you can vote for your favorite one. Or 3, and they'll end up whichever ones are the top 3 they'll end up keeping. They've also had some sponsors that liked what they saw so much they just went ahead and I think bought it from them.
Yeah, I think they're planning on keeping 3, not including the ones that people may step up and help donate.
And help donate and sponsor. So
that's awesome.
That's real good. Real good. All right. We better just move along.
Yeah,
little doggy.
You've been rattling a little too long.
All right. We're going to take a break and come back with the Mountain Home Parks Recreation Center and LC Sammons Youth Center.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
And like I said, Daniel Baxley is just a good-looking. Oh, I'm sorry.
Welcome back to the morning show. We'll put a little chapstick on.
Sure.
We're sitting with the Mountain Home Parks and Recreation, LC Sammons Youth Center Cats. How are you two this morning?
Just dandy.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing real good.
Good. You look good.
Y'all make me laugh. I know.
I'm sure. Scooter, you do too.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want you to be left out.
Never. So what's going on at the LC Sammons Youth Center?
Lots.
And Mountain Home Parks and Recs. I see, Andrew, you had your class. It looks like you had a bunch of kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
and,
it was a great class.
Yeah, tell us about it.
So it was game call education. We went over ducks, turkeys, and deer. At the end of the class, everybody was able to build some grunt calls thanks to Double X Boats. They sponsored those, but we got all the parts for that, and they got to put all those together. But we kind of went over, like with ducks, why are they quacking when they quack, and a turkey when they yelp, why are they yelping? And we were going over, the different sounds they make, and it was a lot of like using, as you know, I'm a big hunter,
Definitely.
so using a lot of my personal experiences and kind of integrating it into that. It wasn't just kids in there were adults signed up for it too,
that.
And people who had moved off from other places that didn't have the types of resources we have here and just wanted to learn more about it. Like there was a dad in there that he had came, I think, from Northern California and had never gotten the chance to hunt before, but he really wanted to be able to take his kids, but he didn't know where to start. So he came in there and, trying to get a good general understanding of things. And it went really well. Everybody in there said they want to see more stuff like that. I've already gotten emails saying that come springtime they want to see one just for turkeys.
Yeah.
And, that type of deal. So it was awesome. It was a really good class, and I think they all enjoyed it. I did. Anyway. So.
All right. Do we get an example of a call?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Putting you on the spot.
Come on now.
Let's go.
I had my,
Enoch's next. So.
I had my.
Oh, you don't want mine.
I had my tools with me, like I had my duck calls and my turkey calls.
You do a good hand duck call. I've heard you.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
No, you do.
Come on.
No. Oh, you don't want to hear my call. You don't want to hear my duck call.
Quack, quack.
Yeah, something like that.
Yep, that's mine.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it was a really good. Like I think the last time I was in here, I was talking about blue jays and stuff like that, and it was just a combination of, like I said, the calls you hear out there, along with those other animals out in nature that can help you pinpoint the animals you're after. It was just overall, it was a really good class, and like I said, the people in there, they were all about it. I've gotten several emails already with more.
Yeah.
They want more like that. So, and I had that registration, I think, open for maybe 2 weeks, and it filled up with what I needed. Yeah.
So what's the plan on having another one? I mean, are you going to wait until the next turkey season?
Well,
or you can do it in between. I mean, I feel like it's an anytime kind of class if you have time.
Yeah, well, one suggestion I got, actually 2 people suggested this, was someone, or both of them had said trapping was something they were really interested in. And so that would be a really good bridge in between now and spring. A lot of people trap in the cold, so that may be something we do, but it was really good hearing that feedback, because it's kind of different having that through the Parks and Rec, having a game call education.
He always gets worried that he's going to open this thing up and whatever his number is set at, he's not going to reach it. And he's like, I'm going to set it up for 19 or 20. I'll be happy if I'll get 8 or 9. And I keep trying to tell him, this is in Mountain Home, where there's nothing but fishing, hunting. You got the land,
area,
the kayaking. This is the place that's going to fill up guaranteed every time.
Yeah.
I mean, kids start hunting at.
You can kill a deer at what, 6?
6 years old,
right?
This is the place. This is the place to do it. It's going to fill up.
You're gonna,
So it really, after hearing those people, it helped show me that people want that, and I think I can really build on that. But at the end of the day, too, and I've talked with Daniel Baxley about this as well. When I was in college, and doing these sort of programs, one of my professors would always be like, "Well, Andrew, not everybody likes to hunt." So, still trying to integrate programs that are different for different, So this upcoming year, I've got some more ideas of different things we can do that are not hunting related, but hunting is my passion, so we'll probably see several of those sprinkled in there too.
Yeah. Well, like myself, I don't hunt. I think it was just growing up, my dad didn't hunt, and my older brother Roy did, but I never went with him. I just, opportunity-wise, I wasn't really around people that hunted, so I didn't join in.
Yeah.
And so I've got my brother and sister-in-law, buddy, they've got kids that are knee-high to grasshopper killing big bucks.
Oh, yeah.
Up in Nevada, Missouri. I mean, they slay them. They know. They're like you. They are, avid. And, but they're teaching their kids very important life skills.
Oh, yeah.
I can tell you what, if all that stuff of World War III and the community's shut down and you got to fend for yourself, I'm gonna have to
They
latch
won't go
on to
hungry.
someone
Yeah,
like
they
you.
won't go hungry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I would. I'd be like, could you kill me a squirrel, please?
And when you go to the grocery store and you see beef for 5 pounds, $5 a pound, and then you can go out and harvest you a deer that can get you what, Scooter, would you think that a deer gets you on average burger wise? You can get 30 pounds of burger pretty easy.
About 30, 40.
Yeah, for a deer around here,
Sure.
if you went up north, they could probably get you a little more, size-wise. But around here, I'd say 30, 40 pounds of, if you wanted to grind them up. And that's not counting, you can cut steaks out of them. And, I think a lot of people don't realize that whenever it comes to these animals. I mean, when when they are diced up like a beef, you can get the same types of cuts that you could in the store. So and it's all
The cost of a bullet and some time.
Yeah,
That's really it.
Mm-hmm. Very good. I like beef jerky when it comes to
deer jerky.
It's real good.
It's good too.
It is good.
Yeah.
Deer jerky is good.
My wife, she loves making different flavors and different types and that type of deal. And Enoch is always.
I'll sample.
I'll bring it in. And be like,
Yeah, I like
try
sample.
this. See what you think. I don't think he's turned down any yet.
No.
Why would you?
What? Yeah. Seriously, man.
Come on.
Feed me for free?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm all about that.
Mm-hmm. I love free food.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, what else we got going on? I know sports has been going for a couple of months now.
Yeah.
What did I see here? Soccer coaches and officials clinics.
Yeah, we're going to start doing those. We have some very passionate coaches that are just most importantly, they know more about soccer than I do.
Right.
I'm not a soccer guy.
Well, I watched Kirsten forever, and I really just enjoyed watching the game. And it's funny, after 10 years of it, I still didn't know some of the rules.
Right. Like I know some of them just because of watching, being out there all the time. But so we have some coaches with lifelong experience that have played in college and have officiated in huge cities and huge leagues. And they just kind of came to us with this plan to just make it a lot of, when you're dealing with in a sport or anything that's a volunteer basis, a lot, especially when it comes to a sport, a lot of the pushback from getting coaches is just the lack of a comfort level.
Yeah.
Like they want to be a part of their kids' league. They want to maybe coach their kid, but they just don't feel very comfortable coaching soccer because they didn't come up playing it, but their kid has interest in it. So hopefully this will kind of bridge and close that gap as far as comfort level. They go in, take a few classes, learn how to coach, get some resources on how to coach younger ages, older ages, just a comfort level. Same thing with the officials. I had a parent last night who was like, hey, it seems like you guys always have a problem trying to find officials. Yeah, I'll send you this information. You can get trained. You get paid to be an official. Mm-hmm. So, you go out to a class and learn some rules, learn how to call it, learn how to be. A lot of it is just being in position to see it. Because even if it's something that is an easy rule to call or infraction, it's hard to call it if you're behind the play. It's just getting yourself in position. But it's just something that I think is needed. They thought it was needed. We think it's a great idea just to help people. We have all of our officials are high school kids that play soccer or have played soccer, and that's fantastic. Mm-hmm. But they're high school kids, and they have other responsibilities. They have classes. They have their own sports. I can't tell you how many times I've had officials lined out for a night, and I get a text that morning saying, "Man, Enoch, I'm sorry, but because of the weather that's coming tomorrow, they moved our game to today, so we're traveling. I can't be there tonight." And that's 100% understandable.
Yeah.
If we had a bigger stable of officials, that problem goes away. So it's a good thing. I think if it's something that you're interested in doing, if you want to make some money officiating, if you want to help coach a team because your kid's on it or your kid's not on it, you just love the sport, this is a good way to. And I don't think there's a better way to learn than in a recreational sport. You know, I mean, it's not very high stakes. We don't even people keep score. We don't keep score. There's no scoreboards on and stuff like that.
I kept score back then.
Right, yeah. I think most people, especially the adults. Now, I bet you some kids, especially when they're really young,
They're not.
You ask them who won, they're both going to say we did.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not that big of a deal, but
Yeah.
it's still something where if you have kids and parents investing time and money into it, we'd like it to go as smoothly as possible. So
Sure.
I think this helps in that direction.
Definitely. Training always helps.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see, you have a couple of dates on here. Referee and field monitor training, LC Sammons Youth Center Gymnasium, December 7th, 10:30 to 12:30 p.m. January 11th, 1 to 3 p.m. February 7th, 5 to 7. And March 1st, 10:30 to 12:30. It looks like you've got all MHPR coaches and MHPR officials are required to attend minimum of one clinic offering coach training, LC Sammons Youth Center Gymnasium, January 18th, 1 to 3 p.m. January 19th, 1 to 3 p.m. You can contact them at 870-424-9311. They can email you at epepin@cityofmountainhome.com or mengler@cityofmountainhome.com. So yeah, be a part of fun.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun, you know. And the field monitor thing, a lot of people don't know what that is. I didn't know what that was, but that's exactly what it is. It's going to be a volunteer that's out there, and just if you have an official out there that is their first time officiating, they're 16, whatever their age is. It doesn't matter what league you're in. It can be intimidating.
Sure.
When you're trying to enforce rules and you have adults in the on the sidelines kind of heckling you because you might have missed a call. And,
Right.
it is what it is. But having a field monitor, it gives them a little sense of they got somebody who's there on the site just to have their back to help enforce something.
Sure.
I try to remind parents, like, if you watch the Super Bowl in February, that's the biggest football game of the year. The world watches that. There's going to be some missed calls.
Definitely.
That's part of it.
It's exciting.
The only difference is they run a multi-billion-dollar industry, so they can stop the game for 20 minutes and ask somebody in New York to watch the replay 12 times to make the right call.
Exactly.
We don't have that.
No.
We're going to have to just live with the human error, but this will help, kind of alleviate some of that pressure, we hope.
Yeah. And if you're a parent watching, remember that, especially with kids that are refereeing. Kirsten was.
Right.
We were in Northwest Arkansas, and it was a big tournament, and she was reffing multiple games over the course of 3 days.
That's a lot.
Multiple games. And so we got to Sunday, the last games, and she's exhausted. It's been I think 3 days or 3 games on Saturday, 1 game on Friday, and then 2 games on Sunday.
That's a lot of running.
That's a lot of running and gunning when and she's not one of the line.
So she's in the center.
Yeah. She's in the center.
So she's got to be everywhere
all the time.
Yeah.
The whole time. And buddy, that second to the last, not the last game, but the second to last game, man, she missed a couple of calls, but them parents.
Yeah.
Them parents, man, they were just.
They'll get on them.
On her too much, and I was starting to get mad.
Yeah.
And so at the end of it, she didn't want to do it no more. So now they've just caused one less ref.
Correct.
Because of their
and I
attitude.
think a lot of people don't understand that, and I see it. My kids are in sports in the school system. I see it on every level.
Yeah.
And
baseball. Watch Cannon game.
Yeah, for everything.
Some of them baseball moms.
And what parents don't understand. There's two parts of it. I'm a parent, and so if it was my kid getting heckled out like that, I'd have a problem with it.
Right.
So those kids out there that are at least willing to give their time to go do it, remember they're somebody's. They're human. They're young. They're somebody's kid too. Mm-hmm. Don't treat them the way you wouldn't want to see your kid getting treated.
Exactly.
Show them that respect, because you'd be upset if you saw. If they watched back what they said to some of these kids and they saw another parent saying, they'd be like, we'd probably be fighting.
I know, right?
So maybe think about that before you yell at that 16-year-old kid out there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the part that gets me. I mean, it's just let's just relax. It's just a game.
Right.
It's human nature.
Yeah, I don't think there's any.
There's no scouts out there. No. And
there might be at a 6-year-old's.
And listen, if parents are that might be. If parents are honest, I can sit there and I'm competitive, and I can see calls and I'm like, oh, that's a horrible call. But I can also see some of our kids get away with some stuff, and I'm like, that was probably a foul.
Yeah.
And they didn't call it. So it usually it usually evens out. Let's just think about the fact that they're just kids, and Let's just go have fun. I don't care what sport it is, but let's just get out there, have fun, root for the team, root for the other team, however you want to do it. Just have a good time.
Yeah.
And two, I was just going to add in there is a right and wrong way to go about it. Like,
Correct.
obviously, if there's like a call that's, repeatedly getting missed, we want to know, because we can't watch every game. And like he said, the refs are so young most of the time, they're learning too.
Yeah.
So if you're a parent and you witness that, whether it's for your team or the other team, or it's happening to both teams, and something comes up, you can let us know, but we don't want that. That's what we always say. We want you to talk to us, not our officials.
Yeah, don't.
There's a right and a wrong way to go about it,
Sure.
and if it needs addressed, we'll address it.
Correct.
Very good.
So
yeah, but no, that makes total sense. Well, but sometimes you just let them play.
Just let them play.
Just they're not in there for every single call to be made. Just let them run and play.
Correct.
Yeah. Very good. But this will help.
This will definitely help.
Having some training.
Yeah, have some training.
Yeah.
And if you're a parent who thinks you can call a better game than what we have out there,
please sign up.
Yeah, please. Honestly,
exactly.
Like, we need more. And that's why I think across the country it's hard to find officials. Everybody I know who's running a league, they have a problem. It doesn't matter what sport.
No.
And I keep trying to tell folks is because people don't want to get yelled at for $10 an hour or $15 or whatever it is.
Right.
They don't want to get yelled at by 100 people.
Yeah.
So they're not going to go out there. They'd rather just stay home, eat dinner, and not get yelled at.
Yeah.
But if you really feel, honestly, if you truly feel that you can call a better game than what's out there, fantastic. Either A, come help with the training and be a part of the solution,
right?
Or we'll pay you, become part of the team, and we'll get you out there. But I'd rather people just decide they want to be part of the solution and not just point out all the problems. And then when we say, well, you can help, I don't have time for that. Well, that's the thing, they do.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're trying.
Right.
So just respect them or join us.
Right.
That's the way I see it.
Every January a post goes up saying officials wanted, baseball, softball, soccer.
Come help.
There's an ad that goes up every year, and you know who answers that call?
The high school kids.
The high school kids.
Yeah. They're the ones who are going out there.
Yeah.
So let's just respect them.
Sure.
Please.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Very much so. Well, what do we have down there? I guess you guys got a grant. Mountain Home receives $45,000 grant reconstruction of Cooper tennis courts.
Yeah, they're gonna make them
that's
all
good.
Yeah, they're gonna make them all beautiful.
I mean, they've been there a long time, so it's probably been due.
It's been a while. They got redone. I don't know how many years ago it was. It was quite some time.
It's probably been over 10 years.
It's probably been 10 years or so.
Yeah.
But they get used a lot.
Oh yeah, and the weather. I mean, they're always outside.
They're always outside. They're not covered. It's Arkansas, so one day they're in extreme heat. The next it's blistering cold.
Exactly.
We have to run people off, and not just kids. I can't tell you how many times we've had to go out there and tell adults and kids alike, hey, no skateboards out there. That's not what that's for.
Even though it's probably the best spot.
It's probably the best because it's nice and flat, but that's not what it's for. That doesn't help with the preservation of them.
No, it does not.
So,
and another thing, I'm going to throw a fancy word out there.
Oh, Lord. School people.
If you didn't know, this area has very karst topography, right?
Karst.
Yeah. I have not heard that word. What is karst?
It's karst. I can't give you the technical definition, but it's where your ground is like porous. It lets water run through it. So we have a lot.
That's
of
how rocks grow.
Well,
they grow here.
They do grow here.
They come out of the ground because it's porous, and
most of us know that it's porous. But go ahead.
But that is how like we have a lot of caves and stuff around here too. So when you look at our tennis courts here, that's a big flat surface. Yeah. And the ground is ever shifting.
Yeah.
And that's where you see a lot of your cracks and your concrete.
Skateboards don't help.
Yeah. So. Well, driveway cracks.
Correct.
And I don't think I've been on a driveway that if it wasn't brand new or just a few years old didn't have a crack in it somewhere.
The ground is always shifting. Weather changes it. Exactly. So that's going to help. That'll help beautify. Mountain Home's doing a good job, I think, of
the parks
doing what they can, improve everything, build new stuff, make everything accessible for everybody, all inclusive. So It's just
Very good.
one step at a time.
Excellent. It's about 7:45. We'll take our last break.
You bet.
All right, we'll be right back.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home. Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Enoch, Pepin, and Andrew McNair of the Mountain Home Parks and Recreation and LC Sammons Youth Center.
Yes.
That was a mouthful.
That was a lot.
Add Megan in there. She couldn't join us
Megan,
this morning,
yeah,
but
she ditched last second. She said something about...
I gotta go do
She
something.
said something about she sits in an office with me all day. She's tired of looking at my ugly mug. I think those were the exact words, to be honest with you.
Didn't want to deal with Scooter. I get it.
She said something about Scooter is just... I don't want to even get into that. We don't... We need to be, professional here. But, you know, that's just how she is. I mean, you know.
Well, tell us what's going to take you through the winter. With it cold outside, what are you going to do indoors? Just let them play video games when they come after school?
Well, the next 2 Saturdays, we have our final 2 Saturdays from 9 a.m. total, from 9 a.m. to 11, and then from 11 to 1, we do 2 different age brackets, but we have our Volleyball Academy.
Very nice.
Which is the first time we've done it for girls. And it was a shock. I didn't know it would be this successful. I gotta be honest with you. We had a deadline, and I left for the weekend. I clocked out at 4:00 on a Friday, and when I clocked out that day, we were sitting at 30, maybe 32, 33, and I was like, oh, I'm actually going to be happy with that. And I was going to come back on Monday, close registration, and then see what happened. I came in on Monday, and we were sitting at about 77.
Oh, wow.
So
you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah, so which is a good problem.
It is.
So I called Coach Daves. I called the high school coach for volleyball. She was kind enough to send some volunteers our way every Saturday. The school system here is fantastic.
Definitely.
She even emailed me kind of like when they run their academy volleyball camp, their schedule and how to block it off and how to run it. She sent that to me.
Nice.
And so we've been very lucky to have the school system that wants to. They love volleyball. They're not just about volleyball in their building. And I think that's how they are with most sports.
Yeah.
They're just happy to get anybody involved in a sport.
Oh yeah, and you get them young, and they grow up.
And they grow up.
They're going to be even better when they get to the.
And these school players have been fantastic of coming in. You know, 8th and 9th graders coming in and just basically we're there to unlock the door and set the alarm.
Sure.
They just run with it. They take it. They separate the kids. They run it. They're so patient. I mean, trying to play volleyball with 6-year-olds.
They get it over the net, though, right?
We help them, but they're just so organized and so patient, and they love the sport. So shout out to the school for. Like everything we do, we've said this 1,000 times, anything we do that we do for the community is actually put on by the community with us, and they've chipped in. This volleyball girls have come in and helped run this program. There's 2 Saturdays left, starting at 9. If you are a volleyball player,
so you can still accept more.
I can still take. We will definitely still take more volunteers, and I think some of the girls try to remember. And I know you're busy and burned out, and there's travel ball, but if you're in the 9th grade and up, this is 5 hours for the next 2. So that's 10 hours. If you came to the next 2, that go towards your community, which you need anyway. You need to get your volunteer hours anyway.
That's
so.
Right.
Might as well come in for 10 hours and do something you love and get some volunteer.
Way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather be doing that than out on the highway picking up trash.
Exactly. We're in the building, no matter what the weather is. We turn the heat on, we turn the AC on, whatever we got to do.
Yeah.
You play volleyball for about 4 or 5 hours. You get your volunteer hours. Do something for the community.
Win-win.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. But it's been a great program so far. Hopefully we keep growing it.
We've got great kids that help out a lot.
We really do. We do.
Yeah. I mean, during just the Halloween, I know we've talked about it a lot, but you had the wrestling team and JROTC and
some volleyball girls, I think.
Volleyball, both girls and boys basketball teams.
Yeah.
It was just a variety.
Yeah. And they were very helpful. They did a great job this year.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they come in and they just get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Scooter just points his finger, and it's like a bunch of locusts, just, and then it's built, and then they go on to the next thing, and then they all stick around till 9 o'clock, 9:30, and still help run the trail. So it's pretty awesome.
It is.
Yeah.
Very much enjoyed it. Very good, Andrew. What else you got? I mean, you got a class that you haven't told anybody about that you've been thinking of. You did the kayak thing. You got this hunting thing. What else is brewing in that mind?
Right now, I've been helping Enoch with the volleyball deal. The game call class, actually, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to implement that as soon as I did, but I thought the timing was really good.
It's perfect.
Perfect timing.
The youth hunt was the Saturday before, and then everybody else was the Saturday after, and that was really good timing for that. But I've been helping him with the volleyball deal. I was there for the first Saturday of it. I'll be there for the last Saturday of it. And 2, it's, with a lot of places, this is our, end of the year is kind of into the budget type of thing too.
Okay.
And also is our planning phase.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping like I said, I've got some stuff in little noggin for January, February, but for sure, a lot of this outdoor recreation, you need the weather to do so. So, you got to kind of adapt, Trying to come up with ideas for inside is a little difficult sometimes for outdoor recreation. So, but I've got some stuff on the horizon, hopefully here pretty quick. What I'm hoping is that sports day that we have. When is that?
First 2 Saturdays in February, whatever those dates are.
I'm hoping when that goes along, you might see me in that same building with my own table showcasing what I have for the rest of the year, outdoor rec-wise. So
very nice.
Working on some stuff for that. And but like I said, this time of year, it's just kind of tough, especially with the weather getting cooler.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
and also, we also try to help with this time of year, the holiday season.
Well, and
having all the kids at the youth center
with the holiday season during Thanksgiving week, with school out. What are your guys' hours?
Technically, it's going to say 8 to 5:30.
Okay.
But we know that just because the kids are on Christmas, spring break, Thanksgiving, whatever is coming up, the parents aren't. So we allow our early morning drop-off as early as 7:30.
Okay.
You can drop them off. The building's unlocked. We're staffed. All parents, all guardians can get to work on time.
Sure.
And then we keep them till 5:30.
During for Thanksgiving.
Yep.
You'll be closed.
We close when
that Thursday,
that Thursday and Friday will be closed.
Oh,
but,
so Friday too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll be open that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay.
But the beautiful part, my favorite part, is on that Tuesday, I believe, we do our annual Thanksgiving feast.
Nice.
So we get some, like Town and Country and Harps. They donate food, turkey, ham, and we just kind of reheat everything for them. It's already all pre-cooked, and then all of the sheets already out. All the staff there, we all sign up for what we're gonna bring. We bring all the side dishes, desserts, mashed potatoes, all that good stuff, and then we feed them.
That's
that
awesome.
whole day. We normally start that feast at around 11:30, 12 o'clock. And we just keep it up all day. They just come in and graze.
Nice.
You want to eat 5 slices of pie, you can.
Yeah.
It's just such a good time. They sit around and eat, and it's just fun.
What's
it's
really
fun.
neat about it too is I brought up high prices of beef. A lot of things are super expensive, and some of these kids may not get a traditional Thanksgiving.
It's true.
And every year I've been there, there's kids in there that, like, their eyes light up. They're like, look at all this food, and they get excited. And it's always cool seeing one dish that I bring and one dish that Enoch brings, and the other staff there. It really makes their day, and they really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's just such a good time. And we're hoping the numbers, and our numbers have been creeping up here lately. But we'd like to bring back a tradition that we've had on that day, weather permitting. And we used to run our turkey bowl. So, we have some in-house flag football equipment, and we get out into the backfield there and separate into the turkeys versus the pilgrims or something and play some flag football. We used to do that every year. So hopefully the numbers are enough where we can go out back there and just have some fun with the kids.
Sure.
It's just it's a good time. It's my favorite time of the year.
I know,
honestly.
right?
Just is. I love it.
Yeah. Very much enjoy it too. Carla, it's you're really in the spirit. We were taking a little trip over the weekend, and what kind of music you want to listen to? I said Christmas music.
Christmas music,
but the old Christmas.
What's your favorite Christmas song? Do you have
Mariah
one?
Carey.
Mariah Carey. It is. I could tell.
So we were listening to that, and I was like, no, I want the Bing Crosby and the Frank Sinatra, and I want the original Christmas music.
Yeah.
I don't want the.
I'm going to tell you my
I
favorite.
have to agree. I like the original stuff.
The original?
Or either that or the Chipmunks. Either one.
That
Chipmunks, I'm great with.
Listen,
Chipmunks was cool.
There's a story for me why Alvin and the Chipmunks, that Christmas song is my favorite of all time.
Yeah.
I won't tell the whole story. I lived in Brooklyn. We were a couple of weeks out from Christmas. Our apartment shared a wall with a automotive. Well, something happened. That place blew up.
Oh, wow.
Burned our apartment down.
Dang.
We lost everything. We walked about 12 city blocks in the snow with the clothes on our back as a family to my aunt's house, my dad's sister. We crashed there till we could get back on our feet. That night, we were freezing. They made us hot chocolate, and they turned the TV on, and that Christmas special was playing with Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
And from that moment on, my favorite Christmas song, I have to listen to it 1,000 times a year.
Sure.
So, especially around the holidays. Alvin and the Chipmunks, nothing beats that for me. Yeah.
Well, that one played while we were driving
Glad
back.
I brought that up.
Yeah, that's such a great. It just brings back it was a bad time, and that was like it made everything feel really, for whatever reason. Hot chocolate and Alvin and the Chipmunks just worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first time he ever brought that up, he goes, "Yeah, Alvin and the Chipmunks, my favorite Christmas." And I was like, "What?"
He was like, "What a
But then the
putz."
story behind it, I was like, "Well, that makes sense."
Makes total sense.
He was like, "What a putz." I knew I didn't like this guy.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's always fun to have you all on. We'll see you next month. And you all enjoy your Thanksgiving.
You do the same.
Definitely. Y'all have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow with Bob Becker and Wald. Remember to watch the Lions Club auction tonight.